So, raked window, yes, you can do just a smaller, let's say a raked window like this, right? So when you do this, raked window cannot be openable as a one full unit rake, right? So it can be picture raked window like this. So you do this size, let's say 1200, here 1500. Don't forget to give me two sizes of these raked windows, right? And here the width, let's say where 1500. So it can be as a picture. Now let's do. It can be as an openable window. So we have to put here the. It can be open, right? Or again, by the size of the sash with all this, it can be as a full unit openable or divided by half openable. If it's more than 1.1 meter or less than 1.1 meter, right? And in many cases, and like for the past couple of months, we had pretty nice orders where these raked windows was like this. And we have two projects with that. That's just one of the idea, because that's a huge wall. They just make as a glass, and with our product, because we use connection. Because we using this special connection mullions. So with our product, we can do all kind of combinations. We can do all kind of shapes. So in this case, you're giving me this height. Let's say you're writing this height, let's say 2400. Here's will be 2900. And what I usually do, because I need to know this height for this horizontal piece, right? So I'm usually writing that inside 2100, because it means that's this inside measurements. Okay, so it's just for quicker doing this stuff, so you can do, and you can do these combinations inside of this square, whatever combination you want. So it can be some other project with what's his name, Ali. We had a project where we had a similar, just to give you the idea. They just make the divides here as well. They divided here as well. And let's say they divided this because it was floor to ceiling. And they made this tilt and turn. So in this case, you have to give me these measurements. That will be 450. You have to give me these measurements to this line. Let's do it 2100. This will be 2300. This one 2700. And here will be 3 meters. So basically inside you can do whatever the combinations. Raked windows we should actually do after the combinations, but if we make this, basically here the transom, you're not making the separate size for the transom, separate size for the window. You have to draw as a combination. The guys at the fabrications, they will see the limitation and the size of the unit. They will do fine tuning. Okay, we might have to do this as a separate transom. They have to put H3 the connector. We're gonna put the mushroom reinforcement, steel reinforcement here and stuff like that. You don't worry about that. But you have to do full picture like this. Because in some cases we were confusion when you drawing door separately, transom separately, or sometimes architects sending the size of the door and there is no size of the transom, or they just make a note somewhere on the side the transom height. Because you drawing me the door with a that will go to the transom later, but you drawing me the full picture, okay?